Are you a frustrated final expense telesales agent and you're like, what are the best final expense telesales carriers of 2023? What do I need to know? Because I'm sick of not being able to complete the sales process because the carriers that maybe you're using are email based or pipeline based and you're seeing nothing but problems. My friends, you found the right video. I'm going to help you understand and unpack the profitable carriers for final expense telesales so that you understand who you need to be utilizing so that you can unleash your full potential. So thanks for joining with me. My name is Jason. I'm your friend in the business, and I'm very blessed to partner with insurance agencies and brand new and veteran agents alike, working shoulder to shoulder, selling life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So free resources always for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And I hope this content is a help to you today. So first off, to get through the frustration, to get through the problems that new insurance and even veteran insurance agents face, we've got to be intent on not creating problems for those that we serve. The last thing you want to do is put a hurdle in the way of you helping and handling a great consumer. If not, the call is going to sound like, oh, I can't get the email open, or call me back tomorrow, and tomorrow doesn't come. It takes away your opportunity, and that great prospect will never be protected because we used the wrong carrier, and sometimes agents will call it quits. 90% of the agent force will sometimes not make it, and sometimes it's because they got the wrong final expense telesales carrier involved in that phone call. So understand you must use a telesales friendly carrier. We're talking voice signatures. If you want to have a solution, we're doing telesales. This isn't face to face. We've got to finesse and have this be a seamless process from start to finish. The last thing you want to do is lose something as important as protection because we created our own problems. So don't use email-based signature platforms, especially when you're not in this industry for a very long time. And even when you are in this industry for a long time, it's like slamming your head against a door. So you want to use voice signature carriers, period. All right. I'm talking about ones that do not require an email to sign, talking about ones that take cards, card-friendly carriers. Very important to you making a great living because the solutions that you have need to be able to be seamless. You need to be able to take someone with a card or checking and say, I'm your guy, I'm your gal, I'll get you great coverage, let's go. You got to go from start to a finish with a voice-based carrier. Very critical. So these two carriers that I'm going to share with you are insanely great with voice signatures. You don't need them to open up an email. You don't need the prospect to put their hands on their computer to do anything. They don't have to grab their phone. You can protect them without barriers. This, believe it or not, is so critical to you capitalizing with final expense telesales. These carriers go from age 40 to age 85. And I know a lot of these carriers will limit you and go away at age 80, for example. This particular carrier will go age 40 to age 85. It's telesales friendly. No emails need to be opened. And some of these carriers that I'll mention to you don't even need a voice three-way phone call to be able to get a completion. Start to finish, you're talking 10 minutes, great compensation, great carrier selections so that you can take a person with MS and give them great coverage. You can take someone that you would normally maybe take to another carrier, like a cow carrier, et cetera. Great carriers. But when you can remove the hurdles, the email problems, you can find more profitability. In this carrier, we're talking like $1 or $2 difference from one of the top tier carriers out there that a lot of people get tripped up with because of their horrendous email platform. Voice signatures, voice signatures. I cannot emphasize this enough. You want to be a beast in final expense telesales? Don't get tricked into thinking that saving the client $1.50 a month is going to make you more money. It's going to harm you. It's going to hurt you. You got to use voice signature carriers so you can take people from start to finish in a very seamless way. It's all about the experience, not the event of closing, not the event of, oh, let me get this sent to you. Okay, can you open up that email? And then the client's frustrated. Frustrated clients don't find their solutions through you. You've got to go through voice carriers and final expense telesales. It's critical to you capitalizing. But this carrier, age 40 to age 85, is foundational for you. It has no barriers, no emails are needed. All right, to be opened, to be able to powerfully take care of them. It's a signature question. That's kind of nice, isn't it? But age 40 to age 85 with no haircuts in compensation. So very big organizations will utilize this carrier. And then there's another carrier that also is voice signature, powerful. You can take somebody with Alzheimer's that's had Alzheimer's over 24 months and give them amazing coverage that's going to be typically better priced than any of your GIs out there. You can take someone with active radiation. As long as they were diagnosed over 24 months ago, you can get them taken care of. We've got other carriers that you can take care of, great folks that have, let's say, HIV, and you can give them one of the best handshakes in this industry. Protect these families through powerful companies. And if they're healthy, wowzers, we're talking some of the best prices out there, even from the more expensive, all right, pipeline platforms. It's more expensive to run those platforms typically. That trips up the consumer in the process. That's why I say they're not bad, but this is better because you're eliminating the barriers between you and the consumer getting their coverage placed and approved. These carriers are over an 80% approval when you take them there. This is massive. So you need voice signature carriers. I can't be more blunt with this. You want to eliminate your chargeback risk. The voice carriers that I'm talking about do not have a 24-month chargeback risk like some of you have experienced the hard way. You use the company that ends in G, that's guaranteed issue. Oh my goodness, 24-month chargeback risk. It's tough to make money if you're busy giving it right back to the company. You want to be using guaranteed issue carriers that are 12-month or less chargeback risk. And if you've got somebody that you need to complete an application on, use one that gives them a better policy, better protection. And oh, by the way, voice signature, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You want to make the money in this industry, my friends, you want to use voice carriers that are simple, seamless, and will help you find success. Compensation is important for sure, but having a consumer that can actually complete your ask is important to you accelerating. So if you need good final expense telesales carriers, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. Love to connect with you and get you aligned with the best in the business so that you can become even better than you already are. You've got so much potential in you, but using the right carriers is powerful for you, and having the right carriers where they've got no height and weight charts with the ones I'm talking about, a couple of them. And then the other carrier has a height and weight chart, but this will help you help others. And if I can do anything to serve you, reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. I appreciate you greatly, and we'll see you soon.